Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the center of varsity field for tonight's coin toss. Welcome our captains from Arlington, number 10, Jackson Bardino, number 54, Brady Beckenhuth, number 75, Henry Tasmer, and number 77, Gavin Carrero. Captains of Burlington, number 10, Anthony Guerrier, number 11, John Mello, number 52, Tyler Vadney, number 54, Chris Williams, number 55, Christian Filio. Also, captain not dressed tonight, number 1, JT Doherty. Arlington will receive, and Burlington will defend the north end zone. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you all please rise so we may honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to this presentation of Burlington High School Varsity Football. Anthony Matos and the one and only Mike Espejo to my left. Arlington Spy Ponders versus Burlington Red Devils. Consolation round of the MIA playoffs. Both teams losing in the first round. Arlington in D2 to King Philip Regional 40-0 and Burlington to Wayland 48-44. Mike, what do we see in that game from the Devils?
Oh, it was just a heartbreaker, man. It was back and forth. Great game to watch. Not a great outcome for the Devils.
As that kickoff from DeBarros is almost fumbled away by number 33, Dylan McGann. And Mike, this Arlington team's coming off 40-0, but the one player we have our eyes on. No, Brady Beckenhuis. What are our initial thoughts on him?
Yeah, I saw him down while we were waiting by the truck, and I could not believe the size of this kid. And you can see him out there now. He is a monster. Only a junior. He's a BC commit as a junior, and the Devils are going to have their hands full with this kid on both lines.
Yeah, he's 6'5", 295, and they line him up at fullback on the first play of the game. They run it with big 75, Henry Tasmer. And that is something out of the Dan Campbell playbook.
Yeah, kind of a head scratcher, but it worked, and their size, they're probably gonna lean on that tonight, and they are a big team, especially up front, and they just look like monsters out there.
They are gonna lean on that size all night, and with this hurry up, and it seems like a common theme will be lining up in this jumbo formation, and they go again to Tasmer and big Henry Tasmer for a first down.
It's like the refrigerator Perry back there running the big guy.
And he rumbles, not even full speed. He's
I know.
patient. And this is something. And the injured Burlington Red Devils team, Brooks is only playing offense tonight. Doherty, their starting running backs out. Brady Richard, the backups out. So it's O'Divin and Conti tonight, Mike.
Yeah, that's going to be another adding to the challenge on this cold night here at Varsity Field. No wind, but it's definitely in the upper 30s. Very chilly night.
They flip the formation again. This is to Tasmer, and Tasmer the left side, and he's brought down.
He actually showed some speed there coming around the corner. He's a lot faster than I thought.
He
got a little
is
shaken
down
up there.
and out.
Tackle number 16, Drew Garvey.
And Drew Garvey on the tackle there. And that's what you got to do with these big guys. You got to go low on them. And he went low and for the headshot there, as he is down and out near midfield. Tasmer getting up okay, and he is helped off the field by the trainer. And we will get right back to work. Tasmer is listed as a lineman on the roster.
I was just going to say that. He's listed as offensive, defensive line, and he's been the
quarterback.
The running offense.
Yeah. The almost Army offense. They were tight. They had an H-back. And let's see if we're back to normal. Loss of 2 on first down. It's 2nd and 12. As they break out of the snap. And we are in a shotgun formation. And there is Beckenhuis on that left tackle side going against Vadnais. And it's an inside run over to Ryan Skull. And Skull brought down just across the original first down by Ryan Ellis.
Early
That will
scouting.
make it. No, sorry.
Go ahead.
That will make it 3rd down and 9.
Early scouting report we got on Arlington was that they were a running team, as we've seen already. That's why they're running with 2nd and long, 3rd and long, and it'd be interesting to see what they do here. 3rd and 9. You got to think they got to try get it in the air.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see their pass protection here. If Burlington sends a blitz or not. Try and catch them off guard. They go to play action. It's a throw over the top and way incomplete.
And now
Zach
we see why.
Zambarino. Yeah, that was
Now we see why they don't throw that often. That was not even close.
Jack Zambarino and Peter Harrison on the target.
He not only overthrew his receiver, he overthrew the coverage.
He overthrew Ellis by a lot.
And I don't think he was throwing that away. I think that was a real attempt.
That was a real attempt. So we could see why they had Henry Tasmer back there running the ball. And a quick end to that drive for Arlington. And a high end over end kick will be received by Drew Garvey at the 20. And here comes the Red Devil offense.
So looking at that drive, I think the Devils got to use their speed, use their skill position players. High-powered air attack, because you're not going to run through these kids from Arlington.
Especially Tasker. They're going to line them up right in that A gap, and it's just double teams, maybe even triple team.
Spy Ponders come to Burlington, and they used to be our traditional opener for years and years. But I don't know what happened. We don't open with them anymore. We now go to Westboro. Yeah.
It's every 4 years that schedule changes. So I believe next year it's one more trip with Westboro, and then it changes. Gary and the crew start first and 10. It'll be a fake toss to Brooks, and Gary are wide open as Drew Garvey across the 40. Garvey breaking tackles to the 47-yard line.
This kind of stuff should be available for them all night. They've got a speed advantage, and they've got just a skill position advantage, it seems.
And getting the ball out quick and not letting Beck and Hoos get back there.
With a couple injuries to the running backs, I think that's what we're going to have to do, is just keep it in the air.
Gary, the quick game to Mello is stuffed behind the line, and that will make it 2nd and 11.
We're in a weird kind of time of the season where it's a consolation round. To square up the numbers on the total games, we have 2 first-round losers who are playing in a kind of consolation game.
And what's odd is Arlington's Division 2. So we would really never play a Division 2 team. The highest division we play is 3, and that's Woburn. And we showed Woburn who owns Wynn Street back in September, no, early October. 2nd and 10 after the play for no gain. Gary, it's a toss to Conti, who's got the lead back roll tonight. Conti trying to get the edge. He does, breaking tackles at the 45.
This is the way to attack that big Arlington interior, is air attack and hit him on the outside.
Results in 3rd and 2 from the 45.
I like the idea of the start so far and the game plan from Sheridan to kind of, because you're not going up the gut against these guys. They're just too big and massive.
So I wonder what the 4th and short game plan would be if that were to happen. And Garrier's ankle, he is nursing his ankle injury from last week. He stepped out for a snap and got it taped. But he is okay to start tonight. Maybe that'll shorten his rushing ability as Garrier looking deep to find Ellis. He's got a man wide open, and he makes incomplete.
Tried to make a one-handed catch there. Almost got it.
And that is a size misadvantage. Manu, Mike, can you try that?
No, I'm gonna butcher that.
Manu Monthrian. And that is a size disadvantage. He's got about 4 inches on him. As
4th and 2, the Devil's going to go for it here.
Devil's going to go for it here. Staying aggressive near midfield. 4th and 2. From the Arlington 45, they go with the quick game to Brooks, and he's got it. As the ball comes out, are they going to mark him down? They're not. They mark him down at the 35.
Again, evidence of that huge Arlington line that 4th and 2, typically you're going to try and run that up the gut, and they did the play action and the pass to Garvey.
As they go back to the spread, they have Sam Fernandez at tight end on the right side. And Gary are back at it from the 35. 1st down, 10. Takes a snap. Gary looking long. Pressure up the middle. Gets it off. He's got Brooks. And he turns the corner. Brooks inside the 10. Down to the 10.
Great job by Gary to stand there in the pocket. He took a big hit at the end, but he stood in there and fired the ball and got it out there. That was a great job by Anthony.
As he hobbles a little bit to get the play call from Sheridan, they're going to mark him at the 11. So technically you can get a 1st down without scoring here. And it's that pressure from the middle from this Arlington team.
Okay, another one of those weird Thursday night games. I guess people keep telling me it's the shortage of officials. They've got to spread them out and do some Thursday night games.
Some playoff games are tonight. I know Somerset plays tonight against Tewksbury, as they upset MC last week 12-6. And Gary are 1st and 10 from the 11. They're in the shotgun with Garvey to his left. Gary takes a snap. It's a rollout to the left. He's got Brooks. He is going to look Brooks, and incomplete. A little too high for him. and that results in second down. So the rollout ability is okay, maybe not the rushing ability just yet.
Intended for Ryan Brooks, it's second down.
Again, I like what the idea. They're moving him out of the pocket, attacking the edges, not the middle. That's the way you're going to move the ball against these big kids from Arlington.
Maybe we should pull out a formation like they do. Just have a lineman back there, just right up the gut. Maybe that'll work. Just get every JV lineman out there.
Everything is loaded up on the computers now. You know, they can see it. So the overall.
As they line up for second and 10 from the 11.
Nice drive here by the Devils.
Garrier waits. He takes it. They go up the middle to Conti. And who would have thought? Play for. They will give him nothing on that.
Tough sledding right in that middle. We've said already. We're already seeing it.
It'll be third down and 10. Usually that's a surefire 5 yards, the way this season's been going for them.
Again, Thursday night, not a big crowd. Cold night.
It is a consolation round game. Very empty stands. I'm really surprised. They've been supportive all year, these fans. Garrier tells Brooks maybe an audible. Conti's in the backfield in the pistol. They have two tight ends out there. They motion Conti. And it's a snap to Garrier. He looks left and pressure from the middle. It's a wide open man for the touchdown. Sam Fernandez.
Beautiful.
His second in 2 weeks. That is what a play design. That was so creative from Greg Sheridan and a wide open Sam Fernandez who scored in back-to-back weeks.
Great ball from Garrier too. He got a lot of air under it and just looped it in.
And that pressure from the middle came through, but stayed calm, cool, and collected.
Gave Fernandez enough time to run underneath and catch it. Just a perfect throw.
And Arthur DeBarros on for the point after. And Arlington will jump. So ball will be at the 1. Let's see if they go for 2. They will go for 2. And let's see what the play call is here. Obviously can't go up the middle, Mike. Especially after that second down run. So maybe we see that rollout again. We see that toss play worked really well to Conti. Ball will be at the 1 for a 2-point conversion. Sam Fernandez from 11 yards out, second touchdown of the year. And he will line up on the left side of Chris Williams. And they go with an empty look as Garrier keeps telling people things on the line as we await the conversion. They motion Brooks. They fake it to him, and it's a toss, and a ball is out and picked up by Arlington. Attempt is no good.
With 4:49 left in the first quarter.
The fake jet sweep, wide receiver power run goes nowhere, and the score remains 6-0 with 4:49 to go here in the first quarter. Very promising first drive.
Yeah, great drive by the Devils. I like the game plan at the sides, and that big defensive line wasn't really that much of a factor. Sheridan did a good job of keeping away from it, rolling Gary out to the outside, runs to the outside, hit him in the air, and that's the way you're going to win tonight.
As DeBarros will be on to kick it back off to Arlington, who won the toss and elected to receive. And Arlington in a 5-2-2-2 return.
Just looking at some familiar foes for Arlington, they lost to Stoneham 49-21. They lost to Reading 35-21. They beat Belmont 38-7.
Seems like that double wing gives everyone trouble.
Oh, yeah.
As this one's to the outside, Peter Harrison down that right sideline. Harrison across the 40 in Arlington. Good field position to start. Ball will be at the 37-yard line. And DeBarros gets credit for the tackle.
Arlington starts 1st and 10 at the Red Devil 37-yard line.
Really good return there from the Spy Ponders.
The Spy Ponders.
What is a Spy Ponder?
It's a person who gallivants around Spy Pond, or
Spy Pond.
walks around, or enjoys.
Yeah, let's see if there's any tomfoolery from Arlington here. No, they go with the
Traditional.
traditional quarterback offense as they go up the middle to Damian Prescott. And that is for no gain. Surprised Arlington isn't running stretch to that left side every play for Beckenhuis to seal off that edge. As it'll be 2nd down and 10. Jack Zambardino, senior quarterback for Arlington. Takes a snap, dive right up the middle. That is Kyle Gaffney. Fullback dive to the 31.
So looking at Beckenhuis, he's a 3-star athlete committed to Boston College in his junior season. That's pretty cool.
Easily should be 4.5 at the end of this year. He's just a monster, and he's keeping Tyler Vadnais in a little island right now as they moved him from D tackle to D end. 3rd and 4.
Listed at 6'6", 290.
Zambardino toss to Prescott. Prescott getting the edge. Prescott cutting it back up the middle. 1st down to the 25. There's that toss to the left side.
6'6", 290. That's a big kid.
Number 64, John
It's huge.
Play is good for Arlington. 1st down.
And the Red Devils middle school team played him in middle school. And the stuff that
Junior Devils.
They would line him at quarterback, and they would go right up the gut.
He's like Andre the Giant, like amongst like little guys.
Kevin Hart's. It's Shaq among Kevin Hart's out there.
And they got him at left tackle.
1st and 10 from the 25. Zambardino with Prescott in the backfield. Awaits it, hands it off. It's a play action pass.
Oh!
And the referee.
Stripes,
The
get out of the way.
12th man for Burlington.
Good D, Stripes.
Broken up by the umpire.
Little humor from Brian Brothers there.
Seahawks reference, the 12th man.
On the PA called the broken up by the umpire. We'll take it any way we can get it, man.
Maybe don't say that, but you know what? You can have some fun with that.
So it'll be 2nd down and 10. Looks like a Whalen type no huddle offense here. As Zambardino waits. 2:30 left here, 1st quarter. They go up the middle of Prescott. It's a buck sweep, and Prescott powering his way for 9.
Damian Prescott on the carry.
It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Daniel Hannafin. It's a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Gain of 8, pardon. Daniel Hannafin brings him down. It'll be 3rd and 2.
To see Billy O'Brien recruiting in the local area for the Boston College Eagles.
They just pulled him, and he shoved him out of the way. I think he walked. Prescott, I think, walked for the 8 yards. That is how powerful his line is.
3rd and 2, you got to think 4-down territory here. So
And 2 straight runs. As they go play action with the pop pass to Peter Harrison for a 1st down inside the 10.
Pass complete to number 11.
They'll mark him at the 9.5 for 1st and goal.
It's good for Arlington. 1st down. The 21, Daniel Hannafin on the tackle.
Hannafin again on the
1st and
tackle.
goal, Ponders from the 10.
2nd tackle of the drive. It'll be 1st and goal from the 10 exactly for Arlington. As they get set, Drew Garvey, the corner at the bottom of your screen.
But you know what? His skill set's not that far.
Burlington in a press look.
He's good. He's got great skills. I don't think he is.
And Arlington running no tight end. They go
But you know what his big problem is?
doubles on the right side.
I don't think what do you call it? I don't think he.
They're using all the play clock here.
They want him to run.
Takes it up the middle. It's play action. Incomplete. Looking for Peter Harrison again. Another RPO. We saw that last week on 2nd and goal for Burlington. Same spot.
Man, the contrast is just incredible between the two quarterbacks. You can see why Arlington runs a lot.
Yeah,
That wasn't even close.
that was about 3 yards over his head.
Framingham's pretty good. What do you call it?
As that stops the clock with 48 seconds to go.
Can definitely make you appreciate what Anthony Guerrier has done this season.
And has grown as a quarterback.
Yeah, every year he got better, and now he's our all-time leading
Passer.
Yeah. Great career.
2nd and goal. Zambardino inside to Prescott.
Oh,
and he
good
is
job
stuffed.
by the defense there. Nothing doing.
That is Rumsey and Fernandez combining, and that's going to be the name to watch. Sam Fernandez taking that Ryan Brooks Mike linebacker role on defense tonight. Trying to keep him healthy for Thanksgiving.
They're really good guys. You know.
And next week's all about getting healthy for that Thanksgiving game.
And getting ready to eat.
And getting ready to eat.
That's what I'll be doing. Gotta love Thanksgiving.
And the last play of the first quarter, presumably 3rd down and goal from the 10. And Zambardino fakes the snap, and it's going to be a floater, incomplete.
Oof.
And they're going to let the clock run out here. That was intended for Drew Beck, the tight end. As it'll be 4th and goal, and we will flip fields here.
What are they waiting for?
And they're going to
Tried to stretch it out for him, but
Going to put 1 second on the clock here, and they will try a 28-yard field goal. 27-yard field goal with 1 second left. It'll be Zambardino kicking it. Doug Flutie's kick is good. Pardon, no, that's Zambardino.
He's a much better kicker than thrower.
It is 6-3 after 1 here at Burlington High School Varsity Field.
Those are the first points Arlington scored in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. It's a field goal. As we are back here for the second quarter, 6-3. A very quick moving first quarter. Arlington using a lot of the clock with their run game as they are set to kick off.
Arlington also did play Woburn and lost 14-7.
14-7 to Woburn. That sums up Woburn's season. As we have a lefty kickoff crew here for Arlington and a 6-4. That is a boot. Arlington's got some kickers. As they go up the middle, that is O'Divin near the 30.
They're traditionally good at soccer, so it makes sense.
And maybe BC should look for some of these kickers on Arlington.
Man, this season flew by, Anthony.
It did. I feel like just yesterday I was in Westboro with Brady.
Yeah.
Now we're in a consolation playoff game in November with Thanksgiving right around the corner. This flew by.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Get ready for your Thanksgiving feasts. Devils will be in Bedford on Thanksgiving morning.
And we will not have the coverage of that game. That will be Bedford Access, as this is a screen to Matty Conte. Matty McCaffrey goes up the middle.
Beautiful.
Across the 40.
Nice job, Conte. The little stutter step, little shiftiness he's showing there. That was pretty nice.
He is really good running after the catch. That's been the story of Burlington's season. Your favorite stat, Yak, as they go with a flag, or the chains weren't set. No, the flag is on the play. See what the call is here from the Stripes.
No band tonight.
Too late of notice is what the reason was.
Oh.
They announced this game on Sunday night, and they weren't ready for it. So we got a couple band kids on the crew tonight. Brady Costas is on graphics. Evan McNamee's on the roof camera, and Zishan is on the... Nope, scratch that. Jack Carey's on the field camera.
They do the same show every week?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
1st and 5 for Burlington from the 47. As they go with the two-back formation. A little new formation here for Burlington. They motion John Mello. They fake the motion. And Guerrier fakes the screen. He's going to go deep, trying to pick on that matchup again with Ryan Ellis. Incomplete. There's the flag for pass interference. Peter Harrison on the coverage.
They've been having a good battle all night, those two.
And that will go 15 yards forward. So this Burlington offense hasn't lost a step since last week.
No, still chugging right along.
Yeah, I'm already down.
Still sad over that unbelievable game and how it ended for the second year in a row. At the very end.
Could have been in Situate right now. But that is where Wayland is.
Is that game tonight or tomorrow?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
As they beat Melrose 48-6. Situate. 10:31 to go here. 38-yard line is where Burlington will resume this drive after the pass interference penalty.
48-44. One of the better high school games I think you're going to see.
I believe it was the highest scoring game combined by a combined score out of every single playoff game.
Number 4, Matty Conti in the carry. Tackled by number 4, Ryan Skull. It's a gain of 3.
And should be a Game of the Year candidate, Robert.
Whoa.
Maybe we highlight that in March when content runs slow. That is a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down 7 after the inside run.
Pickups to Robert in the truck, running our skeleton crew tonight.
Another skeleton crew for the 2nd week in a row. And no Noel tonight.
I know, everyone will be
Last
sad.
minute, yeah.
We miss her.
Next year she'll be back, though, bright and early. Inside run. Matty Conti breaking away. The side step. Conti gets the right side edge. Does he have the wheels for the end zone? And he is thrown down by Drew Beck.
What a nice
near the
move he
10.
made to get out of traffic and did a little stutter step just to get out wide, and he gained about 15 yards after that. Really nice move by Conti there.
Really nice run.
Very nice run.
As he gets out of bounds, 9:28 to go. That's 1st and goal for Burlington.
He's also much improved.
And it's only the beginning. He's a junior as well.
Yeah, he's had a good year.
As this might be a preview for next year for him. As it will be him, O'Diven, and Richer as our backs next year. And the big question next year, obviously, the quarterback situation. With Guerrier graduating in June. Brooks the motion man. They fake the pitch. Brooks will try and find John Mello.
Oh.
And incomplete. He would have had a walk-in touchdown.
Miller was a little surprised at how quick he got that out.
Doing his best Jalen Polk impression for you Patriots fans out there.
Too soon.
He did catch a touchdown, but that was spoon-fed.
Oh.
8:53 to go. 2nd down goal.
Self-proclaimed best hands in the league.
Yep, self-proclaimed. Goes around, comes around. 2nd down 10. Burlington goes trips to the left side at the bottom of your screen. Drew Garvey. And it'll be Brooks in the left slot. They motion him to the right side now as he goes around Guerrier. Fakes the screen. Finds Conti. He's wide open. Walk-in touchdown. 3rd week in a row. It's Matty McCaffrey Conti.
Wide open on the wheel route. I mean, did Arlington even cover him?
12-3. 8:46 to go. Did not think I'd be saying that score tonight. Especially the 3-part. As Tavares will line up for the 1.
In a meteorological oddity here at Varsity Field, there is no wind. Oh, Blocked.
As we will have a blocked point after, but it's still a 2-possession game.
Kick is blocked with 8:46 left in the second quarter.
12-3.
I don't think I've ever seen the flag here.
The score, Burlington 12,
That-
Arlington 3.
It is like still,
Yeah.
like a statue. So it's all leg here for Devaros to show off.
Sunday football.
The last couple weeks, it's been a strong left to right wind.
windy.
Today, it is no wind. Wow.
I said, you know what? That's my 3 hours apiece. I'll get ready for 3. 7 hours. No, I don't do 7. Oh, I do.
8:48 to go here. Anthony Matos, Mike Espejo, Burlington varsity football consolation round. Matty Conti and Sam Fernandez are 2 touchdowns here. And a 27-yard field goal for Arlington is all they have to write about on their last drive. As DeBarros will kick off here from the 40. And back to that 5-2-2-2 return for Arlington. Mike, if you're Arlington, you got to get on the scoreboard this drive, obviously, but do you still go with that run game?
Well, I don't know what to do because they're not really that good in the air. You got to keep running it, I guess.
DeBarros line drive received at the 20-yard line. And taking this down the right side, he's got some edging. And down at the 45 goes Alexei Trepotsis.
I ground and pound and just get right behind that huge offensive line. I mean, every time I would do that.
Ball's at the 47, a 27-yard return for Trepotsis.
I think without a real air attack, the Devils know to stack the box and expect that run, but you just think that they'd be able to make some holes with Mr. Brady down there. I wouldn't want to block him.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't either. I'd be calling out sick tonight if I had to go against him. As they go with the inside run, this time to Ryan Skull.
He did go right behind him and
Goes
nothing doing. Good job by the
nowhere.
Devils.
Great job from the Devils there. That's Mutiabi's side. So they've switched out Vadney for Mutiabi for a little more speed when they go outside. And Mark Seltzer brings him down on that one. And they will give him 1 yard for 2nd down 9. And very surprising here, I see a lot of starting offensive linemen on the sideline. So that's props to Bailey and keeping them healthy and getting the younger guys some rotation minutes here.
Kudos to the defensive line on the Devils who have been playing great.
And this is Zambarino looking deeper and incomplete.
That is a great piece of defense.
Drew
was that?
Garvey.
Great job by Garvey.
On
He
the
watched it
coverage.
the whole way, jumped at the very last second, and that was textbook. Beautiful defense from Drew Garvey. That was awesome. I thought for sure that was going to be completion. He did throw a great ball. He had separation.
Little underthrown. I think if he got a little more air under that, that's
Yeah.
a touchdown.
But Garvey had it the whole way and jumped at the perfect time and knocked it down. It was excellent defense.
Coming up 3rd down and 9 for Zambardino.
Devils defense came to play tonight.
And especially shorthanded. No Brooks, no JT. And the only veteran linebacker back there who's played every game is Fernandez. As they motion Harrison. And flags down on the play. This one's going back.
False start.
It's a false start on Arlington. So that will result in 3rd and 14. Third and 14 from the 43. As Filios comes off for Burlington. And it's Hollenbeck and Seltzer coming up the middle for Burlington. Zambardino hasn't looked that good today. His best throw of the night was incomplete. The last play. 3rd and 14. Drops back, throwing a curl route.
Ooh.
And Ryan Brooks is not a spy ponder. Dude, it looked like it was intended for Brooks.
right.
It was right to him.
Ends up on the Devil bench over there. Oh, that was not good.
And I was looking for Alexei Trepotsis.
Oof.
And it's 4th and 14, and the punt crew back out for Arlington. I can see why they only put up 7 against Woburn.
Yeah. And
This is
0 in the playoff game.
0 in the playoff game. High snap, controlled, end over end kick. It will be Garvey from the 24, and he breaks a couple tackles down to the 30. 6-yard return for Drew Garvey.
You'd think with all the time that this line could give them, they'd be able to mount some type of offensive
Do
attack.
something, air attack. They look really flat.
We're just spoiled by the absolutely skilled Burlington team with the.
I would do everything I can for if I'm George Bailey to get him on this team.
The potential conflict should 24 make
Or even if I'm a private school, get him some more looks. Maybe get him to Bama. 1st and 10 from the 31. It's Garrier and Conti in the backfield. Garrier looking left. Garrier, it is a swing pass out to Brooks. Brooks has some space, and he will take that one near the first down. They're going to mark him at the 40, which will give him the first down.
Nice job by Anthony there. Nothing was
Just
open.
kidding.
Yeah, nothing was open downfield. Took the check down, safe play, and still got a first down out of it.
That's 2nd and 1. That's on Ryan Brothers. He's 2nd and 1 from the 40.
correction. That's a gain of 9. 2nd down.
As they bring out the 2 tight ends here. And Chris O'Divin.
Look at the Devils score here. It's almost an insurmountable lead for the Spy Potters.
It is
I mean, really.
12-3.
They are not having any luck offensively.
Garrier will await the snap in the pistol. There will be a stretch run to Chris O'Divin, who speeds up just enough for 2 when they needed 1. It's a double first down to the 42-yard line.
Well, they brought the cowbells tonight.
Wish there was a little more cowbell. Last week it was like a
lot.
herd. It was a herd of cows.
There's a
out here.
lot of cowbells.
And on that first play too to Brooks, it was. I couldn't even hear myself.
You know, it was awesome. Love that.
Back at it with 1st and 10 from the 42. O'Divin in the backfield in the pistol. Takes a snap. Garrier looking left, throwing a rifle, tipped incomplete. Trying to find Ryan Ellis. And he did have Brooks wide open. But maybe he's taking it easy on Arlington. Maybe not every route goes to Brooks. And that ankle seems just fine right now. He hasn't really taken any hits. That's props on Burlington. This offensive line.
Yeah, the Devils look good tonight. They've come to play on both sides of the ball.
If I'm the Spy Pointers, I'd give him Beckenhuis a couple reps at end. Just to see what happens. I mean, at this point, you're not getting any pressure up the middle. 2nd down 10, 42-yard line, 6:40 to go here in the second. Garrier takes a snap. He's looking deep. He's stepping up. Garrier throwing a wobbler, which is caught incomplete. Antenna for Brooks, broken up by Ryan Skull.
So the Devil plan then, I mean, he's probably seen it all year, is to double Beckenhuis every play. Try and neutralize him. But that should open up someone else. Every time he's getting 2 guys on it, he's probably seen it all year.
And that's the next man up mentality this Devil team has. Ellis has broken out this year. Garvey's had really good games. And the red zone threat supposedly of Sam Fernandez just sneaking through and catching wide open passes. As they go trips to Garrier's right on 3rd and 10. Garrier takes a snap. Dropping back, has all day to throw. And it's a rifle pass caught by Ellis.
Good catch. Top of his jump.
Could have baked a cake back there.
I know.
And they send 4, and the double team works on Beckenhuis.
Yep. They double him every time.
As they go back to the hurry-up, same formation, right hash. Garrier looking, pressure comes. It's to Ryan Ellis again, and just a tad bit over his head, incomplete. Garrier had another half second.
Passing complete.
That would've
Pressure
been
there
really
by
been
Arlington's number 4, Ryan Skull. He was right in Garrier's face as he let it go.
6:05 to go here in the second. A little bit of a slower moving quarter than the first. Garrier gets the play from Greg Sheridan. And that was almost tipped by Beckenhuis, believe it or not. He jumps. He got up there. I mean, he does it all, Beckenhuis. I wonder if he plays basketball. Second and 10. They go with the outside run to Conti. Blown up. Great tackle made by number 41, who's not on our roster here.
Ori Forrest.
Oh, there he is, Ori Forrest.
It's third down.
Where's the star of the show tonight? Where's the sideline report?
She's not with us. She is the star of the show.
No Noel tonight.
You two clowns, mother of God almighty.
I know.
Blown up.
Dan Brothers
Now you're inciting violence.
She brings legitimacy to the joint.
does bring legitimacy.
Listen, she's really good.
She is good.
She really is.
Yeah. Props to Noelle D'Amico from Dan Brothers. She's been doing a great job.
Dan Brothers. 5:22 to go here. 3rd and 9.
Wonderful
and we have a
addition to
timeout,
the-
Burlington.
All-star BCAT cast.
Robert has the better smile, though, from last year.
Oh, yeah. Robert's the best smile in the Middlesex League.
Best director of the Middleseks League.
And best analysis of uniform color.
10 minutes, there's no timeout. Last 2 minutes, yeah.
3-12 here, Mike. Burlington, 3rd down, 9. What's your game plan?
Air attack again. It's been working all night. Get him on the outside. Let Anthony cook.
And he's been cooking up a 4-course meal tonight.
You know. A Thanksgiving feast.
A little early for that.
Never too early for a Thanksgiving feast.
He can work out to get in shape for basketball.
Ball's at the 40-yard line.
Excited already.
And he can play golf.
As we get the hurry it up whistle from the refs. Get this thing going again. Big 3rd down for the Devils. Try and get a bigger lead than they already have.
That's a great idea.
To your point, yeah.
Try to make this an 18-3 game.
Again, and I'll always suggest them. I go like last Monday, I'm like, these 3 weeks of hoops. I'm like,
As it looks like it'll be trips to Garrier's left. And he finally gets under center. It's the pistol with Conti in the backfield. Garrier. 3rd and 9, and it's an out route pass caught
nice.
by Ryan Ellis. Ellis making moves, and he's brought down by his shoestrings inside the 20.
Ellis showing a little shake there. Nice job at the end of that play.
Ngwowi on the
Yak.
tackle. Yak him up, Ryan Ellis.
Little shimmer to get a couple extra yards at the end. Nice effort.
Back at it, 1st down, 19. Under 5 minutes to go, first half. Garrier trips to his left. They motion O'Divin. O'Divin makes the catch. Chris O'Divin's got the wheels near the 10.
Well, Divin showed some great acceleration there.
Down to the 10, the second fastest man on the Red Devils roster.
He turned the
Chris
Jets on.
O'Divin. Right
realize.
behind Brooks. He's second in the 40-yard dash time.
I didn't realize he was that fast. He turned the Jets on right after he got the ball.
4.4840, I want to say.
Hit the turbo button on your controller.
4:15 to go. 2nd and 1. Garrier looking. Garrier rolling left. Garrier throwing and tripping is
Flags
Ellis.
down.
Flags on the play.
He's going to say, the ref's going to say he was shoved down.
And maybe a personal foul here. Or pass interference, they might call it. 4:08 to go. They're calling a hold on the Spy Ponders. And half the distance or ball's at the 1. I don't know.
My phone is saying it is 37 degrees. It feels colder than that.
And with no wind either.
No wind, and it feels colder.
It's going to drop to 22 tonight, I believe.
Oof.
at around 10 o'clock.
Winter is here.
Ball's at the 5 for Burlington. 4:08 to go.
Coming back tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah. Over the weekend, we get the 60.
Oh, that's New England for you.
New England.
Garrier, roll out right. Garrier trying to find somebody. Garrier throwing off his back foot.
Oh.
He's got a man for a touchdown.
Beautiful job.
That is John Mello.
Motion to Mello to move to his left, and he pretty much called the play as he was going.
Scramble drill touchdown for Garrier to Mello. And it's 18-3.
That there is an insurmountable lead for the Spy Ponders.
As they go for 2 to make this a 3-score game. To make it 20-3. Just a little over 4 minutes to go. Burlington does get the ball to start the second half. As Arlington won and elected to receive.
I came to Sadie, whatever, and I was just going. Bam, bam, bam. And I was Sadie.
Let's hope it's better than the first attempt.
Yeah. Like, oops. Like 2 names after.
Tight trips look to Garrier's left. O'Divin in the backfield. Garrier looking, and it's wide open to Brooks, who has the easiest 2-point conversion catch of his life. It's 20-3. A 17-point lead for the dudes in red.
Kind of a laugher.
4 minutes and 1 second left in the second quarter. The score.
Knock on wood laugher. We've seen a couple of these get lost quickly. And 4:01 to go. Maybe one more stop. Puts Burlington in a very comfortable position here on this frigid November evening.
That's correct.
As they will kick off from the 40-yard line. Arlington looking really flat, even on the ground today. We thought that'd be a problem. They look not
Right.
that good.
We did. We were very worried about what they'd be able to do on the ground, but credit to the Devils. The defense has come to play tonight, and they've got a good game plan, and they've been able to stop them. It's a one-dimensional offense, and they are stopping that dimension.
And another George Balian coaching masterclass here. Just, if he's on the right side, we're going left. Of course, that's Brady Beckenhuis
Yeah.
is the he. DeBarros to kick off. 5-2-2-2 Arlington return.
Oh,
It'll be a Wilmington-esque kickoff
was that on
to the
purpose?
44. That might have been on purpose.
You trying to
And who knows? Let's see
16, Kyle Gaffney.
catch them off guard?
what's his reaction. I'm trying to find him. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
45-yard line.
Maybe it was on purpose. I don't see him shaking his head or anything.
Interesting call there.
Oh, no, it was not on purpose.
Oh, that that.
Yeah, he threw the tee.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
maybe a missed kick from DeBarros. Very rare.
You're well in control of the game. You don't need to do any of that. It's like just a mistake. It happens.
Spy Ponders take it from the 45. And Zambardino with the toss to Prescott, which will go across the 50 to the 49.
Number 4, Ryan Skull in the catch.
Pardon, that's Ryan Skull,
Tyler Batney.
the sophomore.
It's a gain of 6, second down 4.
Very young Spy Ponder team. Not many. No, JK. There's a lot of seniors. I wish they'd put, like, the name of the class, not the year,
I know. I don't
to make
like
it
that at
easier
all.
on us.
I know.
As they go up the middle again to Skull. And he's met by the Great Wall of Vadnais at the 49.
Nice job by the defense. Just
Number 52, Tyler Batney.
no chance at all for him to score there.
Vadnais gave him a nice bear hug.
Run. Yeah. Score, get through the hole. I mean, they were just all over it.
And questionably going up the middle and not that left side, Mike. I still don't get it.
Why would we just go behind him every time?
Or at least pull him on a run up the middle.
Yeah, with a weapon like that, you'd think they'd be able to do something.
It's like that one picture with the Ferrari in that house
Yeah.
on this team. That's what it feels like. Zambardino looking off his back foot. Pass caught by Alexi Trapotsis.
There was a good pass from him.
And maybe off the back foot under pressure is where he thrives. with these throws.
Bardino's pass complete to number 6, Alexi
At
Trabotsis.
the 41-yard line. Clock keeps moving. 2.5 to go, first half.
First and 10 Arlington at the Red Devil 41.
Had to convert on that third down, and they did. As they're back to work on first down, 2:10 to go. Arlington trying to give Burlington as little time as possible before we go into halftime. They go with the triple option. Zambardino, the pitch,
That's not going to
and that is stuffed. Drew Beck. Let's have a tight end on the pitch read for an option. That'll work out.
John Mello.
It did for 4 yards to the 43.
At least they're trying to get creative here. They know that they've been struggling with pretty much everything on offense.
A little too creative. I mean, I get to start the game in that formation.
No, I agree that you don't want to use, I mean, I don't know how fast Beck is, but it didn't seem that fast.
Didn't seem that fast. Zambardino rolling right, pumping, and he throws it right to Greg Sheridan, who's still got it. He made the catch. That should go down as an interception, honestly.
He's made more completions to the Devil bench than he has to his receivers.
That's his third to the Devil bench. He's got 2 to his own receivers, I think.
He's completing some passes, folks.
Third down.
And maybe Garrier tells him a thing or two after the game. Be 3rd and 6, 1:21 to go from the 37-yard line. Have to get to the 31. And this injured Devil defense has held their own tonight without their 2 tackling linebackers. Zambardino, 3rd and 6. Over the middle, pass incomplete.
It's not even close.
And that was right in the middle of 2 Arlington receivers.
Peter Harrison.
They'll give it to Peter Harrison on the target. And 1:16 to go. And Arlington looks like they're going to go for this.
You almost want to punt and not give the Devils the ball
I
there.
would punt it and try and pin them. I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, and I mean,
Nothing's been working through the air.
you're in week 10. I mean, why not? But again, yeah, nothing
Nothing to play for but pride at this point. I guess I get it.
Yeah,
As they motion Peter Harrison, they fake it to him. Zambardino, the floater pass caught by Ryan Skull, and Skull taking it to the 10 and spinning backwards to the 12-yard line.
that was a good ball there. We'll give him credit.
Bardino's pass complete.
Good ball to an open Skull who slipped through. Timeout Arlington has stopped the clock with 1:03 to go.
Out Arlington.
Yeah, I think it's critical here for Arlington to get points, especially with the Devils getting the ball back to start the second half, or getting the ball to start the second half. I mean,
7 would be better than 3 here.
yeah, they need points, or this is going to be over.
Especially the way that defense has been playing for Arlington. Very shaky. No pass rush because it's been getting out so quick. Gary are great at improvising and extending these plays.
One of those things a quarterback with a quick release will do. He'll mitigate that pass rush, and Gary's been doing it all year. It's
Seems like every other play that pressure's from the middle, but he just gets it off so quick.
and he's not afraid to stand in there too. He takes the hits. I noticed, like, he'll stay right in there. He shows a lot of courage in there. It's awesome. Again, just heck of a year. Hats off to him. Definitely a battler.
1st and 10, 12-yard line coming up for Arlington.
And I was excited to see what he'd do this season, Gary, and he's far exceeded.
Zambardino pass caught. That is Peter Harrison.
Might even got a first down there.
Complete to number 11, Peter
And it
Harrison.
looks like he did.
Matty Conti in on the tackle.
Matty Conti on the tackle. They will keep this. Pardon. They will keep the clock moving.
First and goal.
First and goal.
1st and goal from the 1. Maybe now you bust out that wacky formation. They go with the I form. And it's a toss to that left side. And getting there was Seltzer.
Skull on the carry.
or excuse me, Hollenbeck.
59 Mark Seltzer.
Skull on the carry. That is
Arlington's
Seltzer.
taking a timeout.
Arlington stops the clock with a timeout as they lose 2 on a run to that left side, which I almost thought before the play was guaranteed if they ran at that side here in short yardage. So 2nd and goal from the 3 here for Arlington with 38 seconds to go. Their RPO and play action game has looked solid so far today, apart from a couple throws from Zambardino.
Thursday night football here from Varsity Field. Trash day tomorrow, Anthony.
Yeah, because of
The holiday.
the holiday.
I just reminded
That's right.
myself I have to put the trash out.
Because of was Veterans Day was Monday.
Veterans Day was Monday.
Oh, I had class. That threw me off. I had class Monday.
You had class
Which
on Veterans
threw
Day?
me off. I had class on
What?
Veterans Day. I go to a private college, so they don't really follow the regular schedule. But I only had one class. The other 2 got canceled. So 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. They go with the I form. And Ryan Skull in the backfield. They go with the fullback dive to Kyle Gaffney. And he takes it in for the Spy Ponder touchdown. Makes it 20-9. And Arlington will line up for the point after for Jack Zambardino. Trying to make this 20-10 to wrap up the first half. High snap. Goes over the snapper's head.
Hello.
Zambardino with the scramble drill. And he throws it off his back foot. And incomplete. Trying to find Skull. And Daniel Gemelli on the coverage for Burlington.
You almost got that.
I didn't think it would get there. Back foot rolling to his left. It got there, but
34 seconds left in the second quarter of the score.
20-9 after the bad snap. Score remains an 11-point game. And maybe for Burlington, you need this thing out. And go into halftime with a smile on your face, you're up 11 against this team.
I'm still shocked at how there's 0 wind. That never happens here.
At least it helps the players, but there's no wind chill.
Yeah, imagine if there was a wind and it was this cold.
All these linemen with no sleeves on. Be Peter Harrison kicking off. 34 seconds to go. The lefty kicker, high and deep. It'll be received by O'Diven at the 15. Chris O'Diven accelerating up the middle.
Speed.
Chris O'Diven's got the wheels and almost taking it all the way. Jamari Williams brings him down at the 49.
Only had a couple of guys to beat. O'Diven could have taken it to the house.
A little bit more to the left, taking that outside. He has the wheels for the outside, so maybe not take a knee. You have this good field position. Don't waste
Yeah,
it.
I mean, why not? Week 10.
Leave it all out on the field tonight.
Yep. Nothing to lose. You got a week and a half off, or no, we did 2 weeks off
2 weeks off. Game is 2 weeks from today.
because we have the Thursday game.
So I'm looking at 26 if I'm Greg Sheridan. He can definitely outrun this team. It's Garrier. He floats this one, and it is caught by Ellis.
Oh,
A little close. I thought
yeah. I thought he was looked out of
we'll
bounds.
take that
Yeah,
one.
I'm not gonna say anything. I mean,
First and 10, Devils at the pond.
Ball's
We'll
at
take
the
it.
40. He gets out of bounds, stops the clock.
and he got both feet in too.
Devils have 2 timeouts. The Barros warming up that leg for maybe a field goal
There's plenty of time.
to make this an even 14. Ball's at the 40. It would be 57 from here.
2 timeouts. You can go anywhere on the field you want.
Garrier takes it. Looking, swing pass. It's Garvey. Garvey after the catch. Drew Garvey left side. Taking it up the middle, making a move to the 27-yard line.
Looks like we have a flag on the field. It's going to be a late hit on Garrier.
And Garrier is
That's going to push
okay.
it further down.
That might get this one to the
That's 15.
inside the 20.
Against Arlington.
This one might go to the 12-yard line.
7 to 13, I guess. So 10 to 16, that's 13.
14 seconds and 2 timeouts.
Yeah, this one's going to go to the 13-yard line for Burlington.
2 timeouts, 14 seconds. You
Two
can go anywhere you
timeouts.
want to go.
There's no reason there shouldn't be points in this drive now, Mike.
Right. Now you're thinking touchdown. Go back to back here.
Timeout, yes?
You take a timeout or not?
It looks like
It's
it.
on, it's on the snap.
I think it's on the snap.
It should be on the snap, whether you took it or not. We didn't see it either, so. Okay.
Alright, I'm not announcing.
You get 2 left. I had even.
And it looks like the clock will start on the snap here. Little confusion from the scoreboard crew and Dan Brothers.
Now
And
someone called a
now
timeout. Arlington timeout.
Arlington uses their last timeout. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. They look really flat.
I don't know why all they're doing is giving the Devils an opportunity to pick the right play. I don't know what you're thinking there. Why would they call
I thought
a
this
timeout?
would be reversed.
Right.
The score, anyway.
Why would they call it? I don't know.
Maybe composure, I guess, because you late hit Garrier on a screen. This is just confusing me.
I guess they really wanted to make sure they had the right defense, and with Burlington getting the ball in the second half,
And you could really do anything offensively, too. 2 timeouts. You could try a run or two and then test your luck with the pass.
I think they're thinking they've got to stop them here because if they score here, get the ball in the second half, then the game is really
That makes it a 5-score game, I would think.
tough. So
4-score game.
I guess I kind of get it. I can talk myself into it, but there was a long break after the penalty.
Really
You'd think-
long break. You
you'd
would think
that
they'd already be set
right.
up.
Then she sits there, so she has this program.
14 seconds, 13-yard line. 1st and 10, Burlington. Gary in the backfield with Conti. They motion Brooks to the left. They put him in the middle of Garvey and Mello. Garrier looking. Garrier firing. That's Matty Conti
Timeout.
at the 9, and he's very slow to go down.
Timeout.
5 seconds left. 4 seconds left. Ball's at the 9-yard line. And Conti slow to get up. Flag is down. And let's see what the flag is here. And what's the call from the crew chief? It's a hold on Burlington.
He's holding against Burlington.
And timeout Burlington.
Timeout.
Ball's at the 24 with the penalty, and they have the field goal team out there. This would be 42 from right here. Mike, I'm not a betting man, but $10 says this one's not even close.
It's going to be a tough one.
42 for DeBarros. This will be his longest attempt of the year. He's only kicked extra points, I believe. I would be shocked, to say the least. Yeah, it's the field goal team. This will be 41 for Arthur DeBarros and company. Why not George Balian?
41.
DeBarros with a very short run up here. It'll only be a 3-yard run up.
Come on, Pat, where's the love?
Snaps down. DeBarros blocked by you know who.
Brady.
Brady Beckenhuis blocks it. That one didn't even have a chance.
No.
And that is halftime, ladies and gentlemen. 20-9. No band tonight. We'll be back for the second half. Burlington up 11. We'll see you in a flash. All right, we're back. Second half of action here. Burlington Red Devils, Arlington Spy Ponders, 20-9. Arlington just kicked off an onside kick, and it went 0 yards. So Burlington gets it at the 46. Really questionable call.
Yeah, I don't know. They're already losing and having trouble scoring. I don't know if they want to make it any easier for the Devils.
And Mike, what's the Mike report for the first half?
It's not much. It's all Burlington is so far. They've one good drive by the Spy Ponders, and Burlington came to play tonight. Both sides of the ball. The defense has done a nice job stopping the rushing attack.
Guerriere over the top. It's Brooks. And the double pump fake. Tomfoolery to Brooks.
Been doing it all year. We've seen it all year, and he just does it once again.
Guerriere first half, 14 for 21, 182 and 3 touchdowns. And add 35 to that. He's at, I think, 317 on the day right now.
217.
217 on the day. That is 15 for 22, 217 right now. And it results in first and goal to 7 different receivers is the main story for me.
Head scratcher there by Arlington. Again, I don't know what they're thinking.
Leave it all on the field, I guess.
Catch him off guard.
As they're right back to it with Conti in the backfield behind Guerriere in the pistol. Guerriere takes it up the middle. It's Conti, Matty Conti, sidestepping down to the 4. Gain of 5.
It's been a host of questionable decisions tonight by the Arlington team, but I guess you play to win the game, as Herm Edwards tells us. I love to quote
Even
it.
if that means an onside kick down 11 in a meaningless game.
Right, especially when you're having trouble moving the ball, and Burlington's done a pretty decent job of moving it at will, and you don't want to give them a shorter field. I don't know.
He said, I couldn't fight the rebels. He goes, but this is a special deal with the
Second and goal from the 4. It's Guerriere in the shotgun. Rolls out to the left. Guerriere looking. Guerriere pump fake. Guerriere floating wide open. Touchdown. John Mello is second of the game.
Wide open. They flooded that zone with 3 receivers, and I don't know. You can't cover them all.
Seems like they pursued it to sack Guerriere, and they realized they still had to cover Mello, and he was just wide open.
Could have taken a 10-foot pole and just
And that
swung it
clock
around.
says 10:06. And it's not just yellow. It's 10:06 left. 26-19.
We're not blurring that out for...
Yeah.
I want to let you know it's not a secret. There we go. Get a little focus action.
Guerriere to attempt the 2-point try. Seems like the Eagles game a couple games ago. They kept going for 2. And they motion Brooks. Guerriere fakes to the toss. Guerriere over the middle, pass intercepted. And they'll call the play dead in the end zone. It's an injured Spy Ponder on the play. Picked off by Drew Beck. But won't count towards his overall stats. And that is his 4th touchdown pass of the game for Anthony Guerriere. And he's at 221 and 4 touchdowns today.
Just adding to that impressive resume of 2024.
An all-time leading passer, trying to make that a little more unreachable. As Barros will kick off to give the Spy Partners his ball back. And not even taking 2 minutes off the clock with that drive. Helped out by the chunk play to Ryan Brooks.
So the question becomes, where do you want Watertown to go?
I would say up at least. What would they like good? Would they compete with Andover?
So
Barros. End over end kick received at the 23 by Peter Harrison. And Harrison breaking free to the outside. Peter Harrison left side making some moves, and Harrison shoved out of bounds
Peter Harrison
by Jake Griffin.
pushed out of bounds by number 37, Jake Griffin. It's 1st and 10, Ponders.
Who I believe is the shortest man on the field, Jake Griffin.
Alright, so
And Arlington starts a good field position at the 48-yard line.
Is able to petition to move up.
right.
Take a petition to move
And
up.
what will this Spy Ponders team do? A
Sean wants to say if you
pretty good drive to close out the half with that 1-yard touchdown on the fullback dive.
Yes, you can. But you have to meet so many factors.
Right, sure.
One of them is percentage of kids in the school who play the sport, urban.
And Zambardino with the double fake. And this one is to Prescott. And Prescott taking it across the first down marker to the 40.
He plays good for an Arlington.
And a great start for the Spy Ponders to open the second half.
1st and 10.
Down 17.
40-yard line.
Still a 3-score game, Mike. They have a lot of digging to do.
Yeah, it's only all they can do really is just chip away at it. They're not a high-powered offense, so they got to keep trying to keep getting chunks and try and figure out that Red Devil offense too on the other side. Complementary football, only way to get back in this game.
This offense kind of reminds me of the mid-2010s Browns with Joe Thomas. Just that star tackle and then just meh on offense.
What a mess.
Nothing surprising here from Arlington, and there is Brian Lee on the tackle for loss.
Nice play by Lee there.
Tackle by number 78, Brian Lee.
And that's a loss of 4 for big Brian Lee.
Sophomore making a
He
play.
walked right through there.
But that all being said, I sit there and I think the biggest fraudulent record in Massachusetts ever.
Loss of 3.
Nice next man up mentality by the Devils.
Walked right through and then just said, here's a hug for you. Be 2nd and 13. Arlington lines up under center. Zambardino. Play action, rolling out to the right. Throwing on the run, pass intercepted! And that is Matty Conti. That left side, does he have the edge? He does not. Brought down by Skull at the 45.
Really not sure who Zambardino was trying to throw that
He
to.
threw that to Conti. He's been getting so used to throwing it to the sideline that he thought Conti was a teammate. And again, he has a touchdown and interception, Matty Conti. Second or third time this year he's done that.
Matty Conti, have a day.
Have a day, and his dad sits right below us. I'm sure he's a happy man.
Dave Conti gave us the old wave-a-roo.
The old wave-a-roo from Dave Conti. And O'Divin lines up at running back. I'm surprised they haven't used him a lot more. He is quick.
He's very fast.
And I'd like to see a toss here. Just get him in open space.
He could beat me in a running race.
Easily. And they designed the cross screen to Garvey.
Easily.
If you started at the 20 and he started at the goal line on the other side, I
He gave me a
think
25-yard head start. I might be able to get him in 40-yard. In the 40.
incomplete for Garvey on the cross screen.
Played in 4 years. We should play them every year.
And 8:04 to go here.
That's the last time they played.
I'm in the same boat, Mike. We're both in the same boat here. I was not the fastest guy on the field, and I'm still not.
No.
I've had a couple of battles.
8:04 to go, 2nd and 10. O'Divin in the pistol. It's Mellow Island at the bottom of your screen. And they will play action, and and John Mello.
There was a little miscommunication there.
Alrighty then. 3rd and 10. I thought it was a run.
Yeah, I think he looked like he was trying to block, and he's like, look, look, look.
Exactly 4 minutes gone. The 3rd and 10 from the 45. As they sub out Fernandez for Garvey. 10 personnel here for Burlington. Ellis Island at the bottom of your screen. And it's Garrier in the pistol.
Like Barry, no.
Trips to his left. Garrier takes it.
I mean, he just like
Looking left, continuing to look left. Fires across the middle. Wide open, Drew Garvey.
Nice.
Garvey's got it at the 30 and in down to the 25.
Hit him in stride. Beautiful throw. Anthony Garrier's show continues.
And Jack Zambardino, take notes.
Oh,
Ball spotted at the 26.
Garrier just putting on a clinic tonight.
31-yard strike.
so, the parents were pissed and I played Ando.
And flags on the play.
Might be a
False
motion.
start on Burlington.
The
The 1st and 15 from the 31. A little too excited there.
The Winchester goalie was outstanding. Oh my God, she was so good. That game could have been 8-0. Yeah.
And Garrier sets up.
How are you good at field hockey goal? The goal's like 8.
Takes a snap. Garrier.
You gotta
And he's got to get rid of it. Throws off his back foot, trying to find Brooks. And it is intercepted. Manu Manthrian. Manu Manethrian on the pick.
Rare mistake for Garrier. I think he forced that one.
I don't blame him. I'd pick Brooks in that situation too. Just Manethrian just getting up there.
Yeah, I mean, Etheridge had the position, and give credit
Another
to him. For,
half yard in the air. Brooks has a highlight. But now they're all the way back to the 7, the Spy Ponders.
credit to Manu. He had good position, played good defense, and got the interception.
Arlington starts 1st and 10 from their own 7-yard line.
Their own 7, 1st and 10. Zambardino, run up the middle. This is Skull. And Skull's brought down
Ryan Skull.
at the 6.
Problem is you got 40 years of
And that's Ryan Ellis on the tackle.
Tackle number 7, Ryan Ellis.
Skull's a good little player, too, and he's only a sophomore.
40 years
A lot of future here for this Arlington team. You have Beckenhuis for another year. You have Skull for another year or two. Really exciting to see what they'll do. Or hopefully Beckenhuis for another year. If private school doesn't recruit him.
Yeah, right.
Going to Holy Cross there?
She is, but you know what?
2nd and 8 from the 10,
Here's the worst part.
or the 9.
Lost the kid who-
Zambardino, design screen. This is to Skull.
Of course, you know of Molly and Maggie Driscoll,
And
right?
Skull
Who you didn't know
is brought
about.
down at the 14. Be 3rd and short.
Pass complete to Skull. Tackle number 20, Sam.
And Beckenhuis just pushing effortlessly James Mutiabi.
Regan played last year as a freshman.
Mutiabi's a big kid, too.
Big, physical, and fast off that edge. He had a good year.
And of course, Molly was all world.
Two-sport athlete, plays basketball in the winter. Be 3rd down and 3 from the 14.
That's when Molly kind of said, well, listen, I'm not ready to go to college.
Yeah, and obviously 4-down territory for Arlington. Down 3 scores here, even though you're this far back.
Yeah, I mean, at this point,
But yes, racially,
why not?
but how did Williams
Especially with that onside kick decision to open the half.
She didn't stand out to me.
Under center in the eye. Zambardino.
The other girl.
Toss to the outside. Ryan Rumsey misses the tackle. And Conti misses the tackle. And finally bringing him down is O'Diven. And they get the first down at the 19.
Prescott.
Prescott with the first down carry of 5.
Number 5, Chris O'Diven.
Egan had 5 goals. She had 3.
yeah.
Down to the 19, 1st and 10 Arlington.
Master. Kaylee Master.
As he gets out of bounds. Clock continues to move, pardon. 5:40 to go.
Venezia? Oh, little Venezia.
Not little. She was
Thick.
a good girl. Yeah, thick. Yeah.
They're showing about this tall. So that's who it is. There's Williams, there's Venezia, there's, the tall girl is,
Yeah. 28.
my friend, if it was her.
Spy Ponders back at it after the first down. From the gun, Zambardino.
Football, I think he's playing football.
And they fake it to Prescott over the middle. That's caught by Harrison. And it takes 2 Devils to bring him down at the 30 for a first down. And an injured lineman on the play.
Andre. Caroline.
And a flag also on the play.
So interesting story on her.
2 goals by Caroline, Andre,
And officials timeout here.
Yeah. Caroline. Then the Masters girl had a hat trick yesterday.
hope he's all right. Looks like he's,
Struggling too.
yeah, looks like he's in pain there.
cross country is awful. Volleyball didn't win a game this year within a set. They lost every match, all three.
Really?
Yes.
That's bad.
Yes. So.
Woman showed up as a gate and said that she was here because her daughter's on the volleyball team. What's the enrollment rate? How many kids go to the
What time? 7 something. Maybe a little less. Maybe
What was
you
it?
know.
5 something.
Was that? Eight. Just under 8. Just over 8.
No, he was just past block.
What do you know? Watertown's down a little bit, but their projections for the new high school, more kids than they have room for in the high school. How's that one sound? So.
Slow to get up here.
Yeah. Hope he's all right.
What they do is they shoot the sideline.
Sorry, that sometimes you get adult.
Yeah, when's
This ball went home, he
Yeah.
entered the transfer portal.
So
Oh, yeah. The BC quarterback.
he entered the transfer portal.
Yeah, because they were benched him.
You know who's very.
Why did they bench him?
Because he stinks.
Enough now, little assistance from one of the trainers.
You know who's very.
As he walks off with hopping on one leg. Let's hope he's all right. Nothing serious.
See him go there?
No, Durant went to Plattsburgh. Plattsburgh State.
And the
Way
Spy
up there.
Ponders are back to work.
Where's he, at Providence?
First and 15 from the 14.
Second and 15.
Second, no, first.
Anyway, he looked good.
First and 15.
I had
See
him
him
ranked.
chance?
Danny Brothers, it's coffee hour over there.
Story time.
Story time. Not even about Burlington sports, just Massachusetts sports. The encyclopedia over there, Danny Brothers. And they go with the RPO, and that's Prescott in the flat. Prescott's got some wheels, chased down by Mello, and he's shoved out of bounds across the 35.
Pass complete.
And a little extracurriculars there as the ref comes in to
First down.
stop anything. Out of bounds at the 35.
First and 10 Ponders.
Good gain of 21 on the swing pass. And the clock continues to run here. 4.5 to go.
Yeah. We shouldn't talk about it anymore.
Been a long game.
Surprisingly long. Started at 6 and yeah, it's a slow-moving game. Very odd. Usually in the fourth quarter by now.
Yeah.
Zambardino, play action, under pressure, throwing it away, pass caught.
Drew Beck.
That is Beck near the 50,
Bernardino's pass complete to number 87, Drew Beck. Good for Arlington.
and that's an Arlington first down. And good on Burlington for the pressure here. And it's pressure from the middle, not the outside. So both teams getting good middle pressure.
Why do I know that name?
Because the cross coach brothers.
You played Reds?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love you.
Is Arlington trying to claw back into this one, down 3 scores.
I don't know if he plays anymore, but he's a pretty good lacrosse coach.
Defense getting a stop last drive from the Manethrian interception, as this one goes out the middle to Prescott.
Nothing doing there.
And stuffed right at the 50 by the entirety of the D-line. It's Mark Seltzer, first one there.
Number 59, Mark Seltzer. Gain of 2, second down.
And as he was going off the field, now he's going back to that 3 technique.
Oh, you big mummy boy, you. Wow, bye, Em. So,
Arlington now in the shotgun. Zambardino 5 yards off. Fakes the run to Prescott. Throwing one up and way over the head
Just
of
a bit
Peter
high.
Harrison.
Zambardino's passing complete.
And again, he overthrows even the safeties on the coverage there.
Yeah.
you know, guess what? You know what the answer out of the other
And
is?
Garvey on the coverage.
If our kids did that, you're there and your father's there,
And out comes Seltzer. In comes, I believe, Jaden Navarre.
I'm going to say to them, elections have consequences. You elected to go to the game, I'm elected to stay home. Go home with your father.
Kevin, I'm sorry. I'm rooting for him to get a sack. Really. Yeah, too.
3rd and 8 from the 50.
Who's that, Big Perk? Who's rooting for Perk?
And the toss to Prescott. And there goes Prescott across the 40 to the 38. And Fernandez sniffs that one out.
No real pace to this game. It just feels like we're working in slow motion.
Oddly in slow motion. A little weird.
I have no idea if they're going to win on Saturday.
1/4 and we're not even in the third. I mean, we're still
Not
in
even in the
quarter.
4th. Guess the injuries maybe slowed
Yeah,
this game down.
injuries.
All the incomplete passes for Arlington, stopping the clock. Playing from behind. Zambardino play action, rolling right. And under instant pressure, and he
What happened there?
spiked it. They're going to call that a fumble.
What? Top roll?
And
What
incompletes
is
the
that?
call.
How is that a
And-
pass?
That should be intentional grounding, if anything. He was way... No, he was out. He was out of the pocket. I'll give him that.
ESPN, the Ocho.
And Brian Lee, not fast enough to get back there.
That may have been the true definition of the top.
And that's his most accurate pass of the night. To the ground. The 2nd and 10 from the 33. Correction, 38.
Okay, Smarty Pants. What is the topic you are discussing right now?
1:45 to go, 3rd quarter. Zambardino to Prescott. And Prescott will be brought down by Fernandez and company after 2 yards.
Tackle number 18, Ryan Rumsey.
They'll give it to Rumsey.
It's 3rd down, 9.
And 3rd down and 9. They'll give Damian Prescott 1. As this clock keeps moving.
I have another news tomorrow night. Jesus. At 7 o'clock tomorrow night, I fell asleep during the game. Although, Watertown and Arlington Catholic, you know the scores in points. Arlington Catholic lost to Burlington 44-36 or something.
They're not good.
Zambardino fakes a screen under instant pressure, and he's brought down. That's Josh Hollenbeck on the sack.
Josh Hollenbeck.
And he has grown as a player from when I played with him 2 years ago. He's nothing like he is now. He's just a dog back there at D-tackle, getting his first sack. This is 4th and Cambridge Street. 46 to the 38. That's 4th and 18.
Weird game. Just kind of like chunky, no pace.
I'm still scratching my head at Arlington right now. This is...
Man, they're playing like they're up 2 touchdowns.
And they're
Honestly.
playing like almost cocky.
It's weird.
And they're not using Beckenhuis right either, I think.
Me either. I would
I'd
run
be
behind
pulling
every time.
him. I'd be running with him. I'd even
Right.
put him at guard or center.
What a weapon.
They keep him at tackle, and he's been doing his job, but... And that's incomplete to Prescott. That's no surprise. And it'll be a turnover on downs here, and the Devils will take over
1st and 10.
at the 46.
The ball placed at their own 46 yards.
4 seconds to go. Last play of the half here. Don't have to go far if this play goes nowhere.
Where we failed to get a hold of 2 industries that are totally blowing away our citizens. The first one is
And the weapon that Beckenhuis is, he's had a quiet day besides the 2 blocked extra points, or the field goal and the extra point.
3 months supply with a pretty good insurance plan, GIC and Massachusetts.
Just props to that interior Devils O-line, keeping him in check.
My buddy, who goes to India, and I say, "Can you get me some?"
As they are in the pistol,
Same exact fucking thing.
it's
Ain't no difference.
O'Divin
Okay,
in the backfield.
and
Garriott looking right under instant pressure. Dumps it off to O'Divin and brought down quickly by Peter Harrison
Pass complete to number 5, Chris
for a loss of 4.
Ori Forrest.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, ladies and gentlemen. With the score, Burlington 26, Arlington 9.
Correction, that's Ori Forrest on the tackle. And after 3 at Varsity Field, 26-9. 12 minutes to go here in the consolation round game. We'll be back in a flash. As we are back here Burlington 2nd and 12 after the loss of 2 on first down. They toss it to O'Divin. O'Divin's got some wheels, and he will get back to the original line of scrimmage, gain of 2.
The speedy
3rd and
Chris
10.
O'Divin.
And he's hobbled. That left leg.
It's too bad. You don't want to see for kids who play there.
And yet another injury, potentially. And they're down to just Conti in terms of game day ready running backs, at least. I mean, who else is on this roster to play running back? Got to go down the JV list.
I might need to suit up, Anthony.
Yeah. we could suit up.
Put me in, coach.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play. I'm a 2-year vet of this team. Garrier, 3rd and 10. Garrier looking, letting it all out to John Mello, and overthrown.
Flags on the play.
2 flags. That might be the 3rd PI penalty of the game for Arlington. That's what they've struggled with, this air attack. You really can't contain this unless you have...
It's going to be pass interference on Arlington.
And this one's going to go Burlington's way. That was a surprise overthrow. I knew something was up. Ball will be at the 39. And Burlington continues their quest for to be up 30 in this one.
Right. They're up. It'd be a tall order, but if they're up 30, it's a running clock. The high school mercy rule, my second favorite thing.
Besides Yak.
Besides Yak.
Garrier. Screen pass. It's Garvey. And that goes nowhere.
Pass complete to number 16, Drew Garvey.
Tackle made by Dylan McGann.
Dylan McGann. 2nd down 9.
They'll give him 1 on the screen. As Fernandez enters the game. And Burlington keeping it in bounds with the screens and the runs. Playing a respectable drive here.
Let's keep that clock rolling. You want to kind of get healthy for a nice Thanksgiving Day game. Last time on this field for these seniors.
Trying to soak it all in. Maybe get them all reps today. Garrier. Play action. It's a curl route to John Mello, who will fall forward at the 20, the 33-yard line. 3rd and manageable for Burlington as they get to 10 minutes to go. Ball's at the 32. Got to get to the 30 for a first down. The result holds Frank Roche's team will go to 4-6 on the year, and Burlington will improve to 8-2 overall. 3rd and 3, Garrier. Up the middle, Conti. Matty Conti being pushed forward. He looks like he just barely got it with forward progress. And it might be 4th and a half yard. They're going to mark it, and you can't go up the middle, obviously. Hey, you'll never know. Maybe a triple team. Do like the Bears concept. Just leave the end unguarded. And they line up in the pistol again. Sam Fernandez, the tight end to Gary's left. And they go with the run to Matty Conti. And he's got the first down across the 30.
Nice run by Conti.
Jamari Williams on the tackle.
Little stutter step, found the hole. Easily gets the first down. Move those chains.
And great job containing Beckenhuis as well.
1st and 10, Devils. At the Spy Ponder 23-yard line.
Clock moves as well. 8:25 to go. Garrier in the gun, in the pistol with O'Divin as he now lines up at wingback. Garrier's in the empty. They motion Brooks. They fake the toss to him. And Garrier looking for Ellis, who's got it for a touchdown. flag on the play. 2 flags on the play. It's to Ellis, the beautiful ball in double
we got
coverage.
some pushing and shoving there after the play, too.
And maybe some personal fouls here. See what the call is.
Did you just get tossed? Hell yeah, he should.
And what's the call here?
He gave him the quiet toss. Coach. 72 don't come back in. How's that sound?
What's the call here from the ref? Personal foul on Arlington. And it's a touchdown for Ryan Ellis. 32-9, 7:57 to go.
Didn't see the penalty.
Might have been just some words spoken. And maybe I'm hearing words of Will Tassmer being thrown out of this one by the Burlington coordinators to our left. And Burlington will go for 2, as both their extra point attempts have been blocked immediately. And trying to make this a 25-point game as they line up in the pistol, up 23. Garrier takes it, fakes it, and that is caught. No, it's dropped by Ellis, incomplete. And no good. Score remains a 23-point game, 7:57 to go, Mike.
So 1 touchdown from Burlington puts us at that heralded 30 mark. In quiet crowd, you could hear a pin drop out there.
And in here, it's high scoring, but not really like exciting. The crowd is really what makes this fun.
Yeah, it's just a consolation game. It's kind of cold. Everyone's like, whole team is in a huddle here for Burlington. I don't know what's going on there.
Maybe some JV guys getting in the game. That's what I'm getting the sense of here. 8 minutes to go. Have some fun. Your last.
Watertown puts in, what do you call it? They put in these special cameras in the rink so the person can sit back at the studio and they sit there, you know, with the board on.
DeBarros will. So it seems like the personal foul was on the kickoff. So DeBarros will kick off from the 45.
Wow.
So Arlington could potentially start inside the 5 if DeBarros plays his cards right. Or an outside kick.
Oh, ESPN update.
So we get set to restart. High and deep for a touchback. Not what I would have done.
Right.
Nonetheless, 1st and 10, Arlington from the 20. Trying to make this one a little closer. It's just been utter dominance from both sides of the ball for Burlington.
Yeah, they've really played a great game. Hats off to them. And this type of game, you don't really know what's going to happen, if they're going to come to play, if they're going to be kind of wind out of their sails after that emotional game last week. The Thursday night. Crazy things always happen on Thursday nights.
Zambardino looking left, throwing left, and another Jalen Polk.
Yeah, that ball was right in the hands. I mean, there aren't many great throws. You got to capitalize on that.
Drew Beck, incomplete. Be 2nd and 10. As Christian Im checks into the game for Josh Hollenbeck. And it seems like an all second team defensive line for Burlington. Zambardino looking left. Swings it out to Skull. And Skull looks like he's got a first down. Clock will run.
Complete to number 4, Ryan Skull.
Right, and clock stops.
Come on, Ryan, where are you?
First down
That play's good for
at the
Arlington, first
31.
down.
I find it very disappointing that Skull is spelled with a C.
You can use them for the middle school kids.
Zambardino looking left. Pumping again. Throwing off his back foot. Incomplete.
But no. You can
Intended
use
for a player on the bench, supposedly.
them. You don't have to use those.
Kind of a snoozer, Anthony. 32-9, 7:31 left in the fourth.
Trouble keeping my eyes open for this one. As much as I don't want to say that. Just no energy here. Feels like the old Burlington, but not at the same time. Second and
weird-
10.
Weird part of the season.
Zambardino drops. Throwing off his back foot. There's a catch
That's a nice throw from him.
to Drew Beck. And Drew Beck he's
Beck.
pushing his way to the
Pushing
45.
4 Devils.
That was all Drew Beck.
Good for Arlington, first down.
Zambardino just had to put it up high enough where he could get it. And emerging from the bottom of the pile, John Mello. Spy Ponders are moving. Rush is getting there for Burlington, however.
I think that clock is moving in slow motion.
Zambardino looking left, throwing left. It's Beck again, making the kid. No.
Oh.
Jesse James-esque
Thought he was
play
Thought
there.
he had it, but he dropped it the last second.
Didn't survive the ground. Incomplete. He's 2nd and 10, and he's emerging as a target as of late.
I think that's what it is that all the incomplete passes have just stopped that clock.
Props to Arlington for not giving up on this one, but at some point, you got to think of your players being cold, games out of reach. Just
Start the bus.
start the bus. It was started in the first. Or the second quarter. Zambardino looking left. It's a screen, and was that picked off? That is incomplete. Thought Mello snuck in at the last second to pick that one off. Trapotsis, the target on the screen. It's 3rd and 10.
Might drop.
6:54 to go. 23-point game. Next game for Burlington, Thanksgiving morning against Bedford.
10 o'clock start, right?
10 o'clock start
I didn't have to go out and all
over at Bedford High.
tomorrow morning, you know, I gotta get it sometime. I will just do it now.
Spy Ponders line up 3rd and 10. Damian Prescott in the backfield. Zambardino just hands it off to him, and Mark Seltzer gets there for the Devils. They'll give him one. It'll be 4th and 9.
25, Damian Prescott on the carry. Tackle by number 59, Mark Seltzer.
4th and 9. Clock keeps moving.
It's 4th down.
And if I'm George Bailey and I'm getting my JV guys warmed up and ready,
Yeah.
wouldn't even put Garrier out there for this next drive. Wouldn't risk anything.
Is that Perk? That's not Perk. No, that's listed.
Perkins is 77. And Zambardino drops the snap. Under pressure, trying to get away. Zambardino tucks it and runs. And he runs out of bounds, short of the line to gain. At the 38, Devs take over. At the 37, pardon, Rumsey shoves him out.
Showed some
And
good speed there anyway.
6:04 to go. And the first team offense still out there, so maybe this drive you get that running clock
Touchdown gets us there.
Touchdown, an extra point gets us there.
True. These are no gimmies at the high school level.
No gimme, no gimme.
As a matter of fact, you know what? I was a coach. I might put that in my offense. Roll out right, step over, step back.
First and 10 Devils, they start at their own 37-yard line.
Josh Hollenbeck's in at the O-line, playing left guard. It's Garrier in the pistol, Conti in the backfield.
Play like that would be
Brooks at the bottom of your screen. Awaiting the snap, Garrier. Fakes the handoff, dropping back. Garrier loading up, nothing. Garrier rolling right, throwing off his back foot, incomplete. Trying to find Ellis. They loaded that one up for Brooks. Good coverage there on Arlington. Yeah, it looks like Arlington's playing almost cover 4. Trying to stop anything over the top. Second and 10 from the 37-yard line.
In the longest high school football game in modern history, folks.
Yeah, feels like it. Stretch play to Conti. Conti cuts it back up the middle, sheds a tackle. Conti trying to get the outside and gets to the 44.
It's got good shiftiness.
Be third down and 3.
Third down, 3.
elusivity.
Adjectives, elusiveness.
Elusivity.
Guess we're making new words now, Danny Brothers.
I didn't want to create when I was in that seat over there. Wibbler. They call the punt a wibbler. A cross between it wiggles and it wobbles. A wibbler.
Third and 3 play action. Trying to find Mello and off his hands, incomplete. Be fourth down and 3. 5:10 to go.
Listen.
Gary's passing complete.
They're going to go for it.
11, John Mello is fourth down.
Anything near him tonight's a bad spot. He has got hit twice.
And that's probably on the cold weather. Those hands are probably freezing.
That's why I'm one of those nerdy guys.
Devils are going to go for it.
Leave it all in the field.
What's
Why
the
not?
thinking here, Anthony?
The what?
What's the thinking here?
Why
Why
keep
not?
the clock moving, I guess. It's in your hands right now. I mean, if you run it or pass it.
Why not punt it?
George Balian. Fourth and 3, Garrier looking, and an out route pass caught by Ellis as he tries to stay in, and he does.
It's not going to make it that easy.
Guess they had a guaranteed first down.
Cowbells like it.
More cowbell.
First and 10 Devils at the spot.
Words of Christopher Walken. And the coordinators for Arlington are wrapping up to go to the sideline. So they look like they're done calling plays as they leave the roof. 4.5 to go here.
Yep.
Garrier in the pistol. Brooks at the bottom of your screen. Up the middle run to O'Divin, and he gets to the 41. Gain of 7. And a little extra after the play as Fernandez.
Yeah,
Looks for a flag.
Arlington's showing a little frustration here. You're getting a little chippy out there.
Where was that last week? Down 40-0. Clock keeps moving here. 3:40 to go. Second and 4, 42-yard line. Garrier, inside run. That's O'Divin for a first down. Or close to it.
He's got it. Move those chains.
Down to the 35.
And keep that clock moving.
And potentially trying to get him his first touchdown here. And the way this game's going, I don't think Arlington's going to get that ball back. They're going to milk it as much as they can here on this drive.
As they should. Or run it till they take it away from you.
Should protect that ball. Weirder things have happened. It's a 3-score game. Here, pin drop. Garrier. Stretch play to O'Divin. O'Divin getting wheels, and there's Arlington all over that one. To the 34-yard line. They'll give him 1.
Arlington calls a timeout for some reason.
Well, they think they still have a chance, Mike.
You're doing the right thing.
They call timeout?
Timeout, Arlington.
He's probably telling his guys to be told D-bags the rest of the game.
Timeout. Arlington.
And maybe just telling them to not have anything, do anything stupid, I guess. Any dumb penalties. Because now I think that could lead to suspensions and not playing the Thanksgiving game.
Kind of without saying, down 32-9 in the fourth. 2 minutes left.
You
in the
never
fourth.
know, Mike. Maybe the passion of these kids. 2:25 to go. 32-9. Garrier. 5 touchdown passes tonight. Yes. Yeah, 5 touchdown passes tonight.
Tuesday morning, I hit that highway down there. Freaking road was packed.
2nd and 9 as they get back to work after the Arlington timeout.
Tomorrow, Mondays and
I
Fridays.
did not this community work.
Mondays and Fridays are scattered. Okay?
Back in the pistol. Ellis Island at the bottom of your screen. Garrier takes it. He's going to pass here. Garrier looking deep. He's got Ellis wide open. Ryan Ellis, touchdown! Make it 6 for Garrier. 38-9. I guess that's why you're passing. You like your matchup.
So much for running out that clock.
Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
If we hit this extra point, we are at a running clock, folks.
About time.
Mercy, extra point for the mercy rule.
Spy Ponder's doing their best Panthers impression here. All that for what? Snaps down to Barros. Run it.
Run that clock.
Run the clock.
Clock is on, baby.
There are 2 minutes left in the broadcast,
Now
folks.
we
30 in the fourth.
and Garrier gives DeBarros a big hug as this clock will run.
And that high school mercy rule, folks, you have to be up,
39-9. Someone check the scoregami on this one. 39-9.
up 42 in the third or 30 in the fourth. It is a running clock. The clock does not stop.
Let's actually check it.
So we are done in a minute and 30 seconds, folks. Warm up the cars. The longest game in high school football history is coming to an end.
Only 8:13.
Tick, 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 tick.
Heater?
39-9 is scoregami, ladies and gentlemen. If this were an NFL game. So you
Meaning
can
it's
check
never
that,
happened.
boss. It's never happened 39-9.
You don't hear that very often.
26. That's 13.
As DeVaros will be set to kick off. Arlington probably either kneeling this out or
They'll call timeouts. Well, they can't.
just letting this one ride out. Line drive kick on the ground for DeBarros, picked up by Drew Beck. And Beck trying to do
Ever
everything he
elusive
can.
Drew Beck.
And a stiff arm for Beck. He stiff arms.
Flag on that one.
I love it. Doesn't out of bounds, doesn't even stop. Just tick, tick,
Doesn't even
tick.
stop
It's
the
beautiful.
clock.
It's a beautiful thing.
don't even know who's wearing 12 tonight.
That's going to do it, folks.
That will wrap this one up at Varsity Fields, unless Arlington wants to run a play.
They do not.
Will elect to not. Ladies and gentlemen, the consolation game winner, Burlington Red Devils, take this one with ease, even though Arlington had the best player in the field. Burlington had the best game plan on the field. Anthony Matos, Mike Espejo, 39-9. That was a great season, Mike.
Good
Pleasure
job,
doing
Anthony.
everything with you.
It's been a great year and a lot of fun.
39-9 from Varsity Field. And for the last time in the 2024 season, I'm Anthony Matos. So long and toodles.